Very good morning to you. It's Saturday the 17th of October 2020. Welcome along to this morning's United Kingdom Talk, coming to you from Bracknell in, I can remember where it was, Bracknell in Royal Berkshire. Yes, the pineapples are back, boys and girls. I do always feel like I should have, I've got them here, look, they're here. I do always feel like I should have a pair of maracas when I'm doing, hang on a minute. I'm just putting on Denise's slippers. I always think I should have a pair of maracas like that when I have got this particular jacket on. Perhaps a little tune as well, I don't know, the Jamaican Farewell, or what's that other one? When I like pina colada, da-da-da-da-da-da, ba-ba-ba, and I like pina colada, da-da-da. You know that one? What's that song? The Pina Colada song, the Escape, I think it's called. Now, who sings that? I can't remember who sings that now. Anyway, good morning to you, gang. What's it like today? It's all right today, I suppose. Looks okay out there. Here's a question for you. Would you ever date a robot? These robots are coming along now, and some robots can do it. You know, they can do it now, apparently. I wouldn't know. I have not had one, though. It's a step up from those dolls. Mucky things. You often see them. I wonder if people have to wash those. Anyway, you often see them on the front of bin lorries, don't you? Those dolls. I mean, where do these people find them? Do they literally just chuck them out in the bin? Are they one use? Is it just one use, or do you get to use them several times? Mucky things, darling. But, Robots as a companion. Would you date a robot? You know, the robot comes up to your house. Or how would you feel if you know, your children were dating a robot? Little robot comes up to your house. Hello, I would like to date your daughter. Would that be okay with you? Well, in the Daily Mail this morning, about a quarter of people asked, a quarter. That's 25% of those of you that are useless at mathematics and spelling, according to the chat box. About a quarter of people haven't ruled out the idea of dating a robot. They would go out with... Would you? Go out with a robot. According to a new survey, and the Dutch, the people from Holland, the people from Holland... okay, are the most accepting of the idea. Researchers use data that... what on earth is all that crap? They surveyed 11,000 people and found 27% of them either supported the idea of dating a robot or hadn't completely ruled it out. And 72% were completely opposed to the idea completely. I mean, just imagine having a robot as another half. And then when it just starts mouthing off, you just turn the thing off, don't you? I like that. Could you go and... How blooming wonderful would that be? Dating a robot. I must admit, I'm quite partial to the idea myself. I think robots could become dates. No mucking around, they just do what they're told. If you get fed up with them, you can throw something at them or give them a bit of a kick, and none of the authorities will come round and arrest you. I like that idea. And then when they get too mouthy, you just be remote control, wouldn't it? You'll have a little remote control and you just turn them off. Now, how many of you lovely girls out there would like to do that to your blokes? Yes, I thought so, ladies. Or the other way round, of course. Shut up, dear. Oh, that sounds like... it just sounds wonderful to me to be able to turn something off when they annoy you. Like a chat box. Like a chat box. The multinational telephone survey by the Dutch research team Also found that people were uncomfortable with robots that look and behave like humans. I don't know about that, Sam. I'd be okay with that. You know, a robot doesn't look like a robot. Like on Lost in Space. Robbie the Robots. Yes. What's his name? Yes, Will Young. Will Young. Danger. Danger. They don't have to look like robots to me. They can look like normal people. Why not? It says we are getting used to interacting with intelligent machines, from robot vacuum cleaners. I mean, who's got one? I haven't got one. Who's got have any of you got a robot vacuum cleaner? That's that little flat thing, isn't it? It's a little round thing, and it goes around sucking all the dirt up. How wonderful. I don't know. I don't think they can go upstairs, can they? The Daleks, mind you, that will come. The Daleks never used to be able to go upstairs. Now they can. Oh, babe. Oh, I've got a Dalek. Where's my Daleks? Someone's stolen my Daleks. Oh, there's one. I've got Daleks. Of course I've got Daleks. Everything here. I'm BBC person now. They sent, as soon as I was on BBC Look North back in January, was it January, something like that, immediately after I'd been there, they sent me a Dalek. Straight away. Immediately. They come along, don't they? They never used to be able to go up. You will obey the Dalek. It moves, look, moves. And then they get to stairs. Elevate. Ooh, like that they go. I think my favourite ever Dalek scene was when the Dalek and the Cybermen were having a row. It was the most hilarious scene ever from Doctor Who. That's a few years ago, not too long ago. It's not the old Doctor Who, it's the new Doctor Who. I think Catherine Tate was in that episode, if I remember rightly. Literally, the Daleks had come across the Cybermen and they were having a row. And it was hilarious. Oh, you've got to find that on YouTube. Please, please watch that. It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen on the television was a Dalek and a Cyberman having a row and being bitchy towards each other. It's got to be someone gay who wrote that. Absolutely. Anyway, back to this dating robots. It says we're getting used to intelligent machines and talking to them. Millions of people ask your mobile phones, your Siri, your Amazon device or your Google device questions all the time. I'm always asking what's the weather or what's the news, something like that. The developments and shift towards a world dominated by robots and artificial intelligence devices are already visible, explains the Dutch team. Having a robot to clean up the carpet in the living room is very different to taking one on a date or to the bedroom. Across all 11 countries, just people were asked, just 12% of people outright support the idea of dating a robot, 15% are on the fence, and 72% are completely closed to it. People were asked how much they agreed or disagreed that it's acceptable if people have a robot as a romantic partner, that is a girlfriend or a boyfriend. Depending on the country, people change their mind. But there we are. I mean, why not? Why not? Just to be able to turn something off when you've had enough of it. Would anyone go out with a robot here? Is my question for you this morning, I wonder. Anyone mentioning robots at all? No. No one mentioning robots. No one talking about robots there? No, I can't see any robots thing there. No robots thing. Bum bum. No robot conversation, fine, okay. If you want to contact me directly for the show while the show's on, boys and girls, and you're not in the chat box, then feel free to do so. My email address is chris@unitedkingdomtalk.co.uk. I can't find that this morning. There it is. chris@unitedkingdomtalk.co.uk. Anyway, throughout the show, want to pop on an email to us, and I'll keep an eye on those from now on, my loves. All right. So, nice day yesterday. I did 2 lots of washing yesterday. 2 lots. All the sheets were done. By the time I finished the show, I put it on as soon as I got on. The sheets were done. They're still hanging on the line now because we've had no rain. There was a little period where I thought it was going to pour down with rain yesterday, but it didn't. No rain. So I did that. Then I walked into town to put... I had a very small cheque to put in the Building Society. And the walk to town and back is about an hour and a half altogether. So that's a good one. It's about 11,000 steps. So that was my thing for the day. And then afterwards, I've come back and done some lunch. What did I have yesterday? I had a pizza. That's right. Yes, I had one of the Aldi pizzas, the £3.29 ones. They're the same ones as the one in the Co-op, which are £5.50. Absolutely delicious. Tasted absolutely identical. It's the same thing. Obviously coming out the same factory. I think it's a different shape. It's like an oval one instead of a rectangular one, but really, really nice. Really nice. So highly recommend £3.29 pizzas from Aldi, boys and girls. £3.29 pizzas. And then after that, my mate came round and we watched the first of the new series of Star Trek Discovery, which is now on Netflix. It is fantastic. I can't tell you the special effects. It's very, very clever. The console, I mean, they don't touch anything. Everything is like hand gestures. Like when they want to see a map, they just go like this. And this map opens in front of them like, a green sort of LED type thing. Opens up. It's see-through, transparent. And they open a map and they go like that and they go like that and this thing moves around. And then there's the control console on the spaceship, on this bloke's spaceship, right? And he don't touch it. He just moves his hands over things and they come up and they go down. Wow, I couldn't believe the special effects on that. And then there's a couple of new characters. The bloke is to die for, girls. The bloke he's a bit of a criminal. The bloke is to die for. He really is. And then there's another man who's like in charge of the Federation, right? But the Federation is no more. Apparently all the dilithium crystal blew up. We're not quite sure how that happened yet, but it all blew up. And he's sitting in his office, right? And he gets up in the morning, and when he gets up, his bed just disappears. And he walks it, and where sort of in the same room, a desk and a chair just kind of appear from the floor. And wow. And this is all special effects, you see. So it's really good. Don't know if any of you seen Star Trek Discovery. DJ Chris has seen it, haven't you, Chris? Is he with us yet? DJ Chris has seen that programme. And it's really very, very good indeed. So give that one a go, okay? Star Trek Discovery. There you go. Tony King, Discovery is back. You're absolutely right, Tony. It is. And it's very good. Highly, highly recommended there, okay? What else have we got? And after that, my I went litter picking around here. Very disappointing litter pick. You see, I haven't been here for 2 weeks. No one else does it. No one does it. Why is that? No one does this litter picking. Never mind. And someone, I mean, it's bad enough picking up little bottles and cans. Someone had broken up some polystyrene thing. I can't tell you the mess that comes from one of those polystyrene packaging things. Very, very disappointing. And it wasn't even been big. Some of them were big pieces, but some of them have been broken up and they're the little balls, they're just everywhere. And I must have spent 15 minutes. I didn't get it all. Got most of it. 15 minutes picking up that. I wasn't going to get on my hands and knees and start picking up the little bits. I don't know how I'm going to do that, actually. It's a shame I haven't got my wireless Hoover around here because I would have brought that round. But that's the way it goes, you know. Yes, Christopher Woodhouse, I think he saw He certainly saw the new Star Trek there. Very, very good indeed. So do watch that one thing, boys and girls. The other thing I've been watching on the telly, and I don't know if Maureen's with us yet. I might wait and see if Maureen joins us, actually. No, I'll tell you. She recommended The Indian Doctor to me, which is on the BBC iPlayer. The Indian Doctor is what it's called. And it's hilarious. It's absolutely hilarious. You'll recognise the actors. Okay, in particular, the posh doctors. He's from India, you see. And when's this set? 1960s, I think. 1960s in a small village in Wales, or 1950s. It might be 1950s. I'm not quite sure of the setting now, actually. Can't remember. Anyway, so it starts off with this Indian doctor and his wife coming on a train to this little Welsh village, and they set up there, and she hates it. His wife, she's quite posh. She's a bit stuck up her own arse, you know. She absolutely hates it there. And then they show them into their little, what they've got them, a little flat, and it's just dirty and dusty, and she's obviously not used to something like that. The doctor, on the other hand, seems to quite like what he does. And on the first day, he opens a surgery, and all these people just turn up, and they've got a girl who helps them as well, Welsh girl, and he opens the door, and all these people. He said, "Where have all these people come from?" He said, and she says, "There's nothing wrong with most of them. They've just come to be nosy." It's lovely, and it's warm, and it's funny, and it's on the BBC iPlayer. If you want to watch that, it's called The Indian Doctor. One of the patients that comes in, right? She's talking about her ailments. I think it's something to do with her bowels. And she sees an Indian bloke staying there. And she starts talking like this, thinking that he doesn't understand her at all. It's a bit like that. But it is very, very funny. And then another one lady comes in there and starts going on about her friend who had her womb removed. She says, yes, but a friend of mine, she had hers removed. And he's like, what did she have removed? You know, down there. Oh, she had a hysterectomy. Yes, that's right, doctor. She doesn't know. She's ever so frightened when she sneezes now. I watched about 20 minutes of it this morning, just before I came up here. So if you want to watch that one, it's called The Indian Doctor. Type that into the iPlayer. There's 3 series of that, and I know I'm going to totally enjoy that. So if Maureen is watching this morning, again, an excellent choice, Maureen. Maureen knows what I like to watch on the telly. She mentioned The Land Girls. I'm now on series 3 of that. You won't see series 1 on there. That's run out. Your time to watch that has run out. Series 3 is already on there. So I'm still watching The Land Girls. I'm now on to series 3, episode 2, I think. And I'm just watching episode 1 of The Indian Doctor, which is on there until November. So plenty of time to watch that. Please watch that. Okay? And I meant to tell you, the pizza I did yesterday from Aldi. So I put it in the thing. I put it in the oven, and I pulled it out. I've just put it on the plate, and I thought, what's that underneath? I've left the cardboard under it, haven't I? I've left the cardboard under the blooming under the pizza. Fortunately, it didn't burn. And lucky in a way, because some of them have got a plastic thing underneath, and that would have just melted on it. I suppose you could have just picked it off the plastic, really, couldn't you? done something like that. Oh, that's all right. Delicious pizza. So do remember to remove the piece of cardboard. Funnily enough, it didn't catch fire. You would have thought something like that catch fire, wouldn't you? Or does it need like a direct flame? Perhaps it doesn't sort of catch fire in basically a hot oven, does it? We discovered my mate's cats. One of my mate's cats absolutely hates going out. She was taken for the injections that they have, cats. She was taken for the cats, got it in the car, it just buried itself under the blankets. It hates going out. Is that funny? But you do get some animals like that. Funnily enough, I was watching a TikTok video. I don't know if Rachel, Queen of TikTok, has seen that. Hope you had a nice birthday yesterday. She got a wonderful present. Rachel got the most amazing present yesterday, and I have exclusive and Facebook pictures of that item for you to see today. If you want to see that, along with 2 pictures from Mr. John Paris and his delightful wife, the lovely Sherry, then all you got to do is like this programme. We will require today, let's see, we've got 34, so let's not be greedy and ask for, cling, 25 likes. 25 likes this morning, and I shall show you Rachel's beautiful pictures and Mr. John Paris's pictures as well. You don't know what they are. Probably someone will go in the chat box now and tell you before I tell them, because they're like that, darling. They don't want the element of surprise, do they? Okay? 25 likes, that's all we need for that. We've got 13 already. It's not asking much, is it, eh? It's not. I don't think it's greedy. I don't think 25 likes is greedy at all. Anyway, so that's the cat. And I don't know if you've seen it, Rachel, but there's a lad on TikTok who's got this beautiful grey cat. But I don't think it likes being picked up. I really don't think it likes being picked up because it attacks him. And he brings up this cat, and it's already, when the camera starts on him, he's talking away. This cat is already like this, ears are back, with the eyes like that. And it literally launches itself at his face. And he's got this scratch on his face, which serves him blooming right. You mustn't force a cat to be picked up or stroked. If they don't want it, leave it alone. It's the most beautiful cat. And then he starts singing. And this cat, it goes like that and tries to bite his cheek. I love it. Anyway, so that's that. Came up here last night. I had an afternoon sleep, got up about 6:30, and I came in this room to do paperwork, basically. I had, and it's funny, sometimes you forget being self-employed. Not that I've got any self-employed work other than my lettings going on. You come in and you start doing the paperwork. And have I done that statement? And you look at your statements and you haven't done 3 months' worth. I thought, oh no. And literally, I have to get say that's a money statement. And I go through it, you see, right? That one. No, I haven't put that on the computer. Type. That one, and so on and so forth, you see. And I ended up here. And then there was a form I had to fill out for my financial advisor. Here, look. I had to fill out that to discover how we want to buy, move really, buy another place. And I have different options, and you've got to fill in this massive form, which is about 15 pages long. So I sat in here and I did that. Then I read my electric meters and sent off the thing that I do every time I'm here. And if I came in here at 6:30, I left this room at 9:30 last night after 3 hours of paperwork. Oh, and I got some of the questions ready for Tuesday's quiz, and so very, very busy last night. Very, very busy last night. Had a couple of calls from the estate agents. Oh, all 3 of them actually. All 3 estate agents rung up yesterday, and number 2, of course, I said no to straight away. She said, "Do you mind if I ask why?" I said, "Yeah, it just needs completely doing. Everything needs doing in there." And number 3 rung up, and I said, "Thank you very much. It's really nice. I can't fault the place other than say I didn't feel it, really. That, and there was no storage. That was the newer place. But one place I didn't say no to, and the lady said, she says, "So is that a definite no?" I said, "No, it's not. It's not a definite no, that one. This is the one with the view that hasn't got any heating in it and things like that." And funnily enough, I went on the internet and I typed in a few little bits and pieces requesting information from people about heating and solar panels as well. So I got some prices there, because you have to price everything in, removal costs, everything like that, But so I was ever so busy yesterday doing bits and pieces, and that's it. Let's just say hello to some of you in the chat box this morning. Morning to Mick Davenport. He's at a caravan in Dawlish this morning. It's years since I went now. I think I was about 14 when I went to Dawlish in... is that Dorset or Devon? One of those two, isn't it? Is the main town... Oh, the main town... Is it Teignmouth or Tynemouth? Something like that, isn't it? In Dawlish? Isn't that funny? I've remembered that since I was 14. I don't think I've ever spoken about it since. That's just in my head. Isn't it amazing, really? Don't you think, the human memory? Eh? How you can sort of... And I'm sure it happens to you. Certainly as you get older, stuff just drops into your head from years and years ago, doesn't it? How does that happen, even? Isn't it funny? Teignmouth. I think it's Teignmouth, the main place. Morning to Jason Hughes, Gary Ross, Michael Pullman, Diane Jebb. Daniel Woodhouse isn't too well this morning. Get well soon, young Daniel. What happened, darling? Were you sick? Well, is that making you feel sick? Is it making you feel even sicker? Or are you sneezing? Oh, coronavirus! Da, da, da. Are you in bed? Shove a thermometer up your bum and check the temperature, my darling. Can I recommend you don't wash it in a washing machine, a dishwasher afterwards? Put it under the tap, my love. It's all right. You can use it again. All these one-use things, dear, are terrible on the environment. It really is. Morning to... Sometimes I repeat the names if I think I've forgotten I've already said them to. DSLDG2, good morning to you. Mandy Davenport, good morning, young Mandy. Christopher Woodhouse, there he is. Hello, Christopher. Greetings to you. Scrolling down nice and quickly, there's the delightful head of ducks on this channel, Denise Andrews. Good morning, Denise. Morning, Denise. Denise. Da, da, da. That's Blondie, isn't it? Denise, something like that. Morning, Denise. Good morning to Rachel Wheatland. I've got photos from Rachel to show you today. Up to you. I only want 25. It's not asking too much, is it? Oh, I know what we'll do. We'll like the show and then we'll unlike it either. Shall we do that? Oh, whatever keeps you happy, my darlings. I'm beyond it. I really am beyond it. Morning to Fran Green. Good morning, lovely Fran. Bonjour, Fran. Comment ça va? I don't know why I'm speaking French. It's just that we might still have some international viewers watching. Yes, unless Boris has upset them as well, darling. I'm sorry. No, we're not. Just a minute. Hello, Europeans. No, I'm sorry. No, we're not talking anymore unless you put something else on the table. We'll just walk away. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Mrs. Merkel. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Who's the other bloke? The drunkard. Who's the drunkard? What's his name? The European bloke. Ghastly man. Oh, dreadful. How do they get these jobs? He's drunk all the time. Isn't it shocking? Shocking. It's who you know, not what you are. It is who you are. Who you know, rather. Morning to... Is that everyone? Oh, one moment, please. Scrolling down now very quickly. Morning to Gary Butler. Nephew Gary Butler is in the house. Good morning, Gary. There's Jeff. Morning, Jeff. Morning, Jeff. Have you finished your floor, Jeff? I hope that's gone all right. Jeff is working on his caravan at the moment. Morning to you, Jeff. There's our Sherry DMP. Morning, Sherry. Shania Steele in the house. Morning, Shania. Head of the Catholic Church on the Isle of Wight there. There's, where else are we here? George Bond, good morning. Morning to the dark side. Good morning to the dark side on the dark side. The dark side. The dark side is in the house. Good morning to you, sir. Hello to Michael Lawrence. Greetings, Michael. Tony King we said hello to. Mr. Tech Sparky is here. Good morning to you. Bum, 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 bum. Is that everyone there? Anyone new this morning? If you're a silent viewer, good morning to you. If you're a silent viewer or you want another way of contacting the show, there you go. That will get you straight to me. Jumps over the chat box, okay? Just send us an email if you want to contact the show. It's probably going to be a lot easier to do that now, as there's so many people chatting in there. Okay, my love. Send you the TikTok link. I'll be very happy to do that immediately, actually. Rachel, one moment, please. Or can I? Can I send you the TikTok? I might be able to, Rachel, do it immediately. This is what you call service, isn't it, Rachel? Immediately texting this information to the delightful, whatever it is. I think it's... Is it Panda Paddy? I want 1 minute. It might be Panda Paddy. 1 moment, please. Video MP4. No, that's not it. No, no, this is Donald Trump, this one. No, I haven't got it here. Hang on. Donald Trump, he's lost the plot. He's absolutely lost the plot. He went on his, one of them, what do they call those rally things, and he's dancing. Unfortunately, I can't play the music due to copyright. There you go. He's dancing to YMCA. I kid you not. Donald Trump. He's a politician. Isn't it funny? Sorry, when I come across it again, and I'm sure I will, I'll send that to you, Rachel. It's very, very good. Morning to Terry Turner. Good morning. Gary Davidson is in Brighton Hospital. We'll get well soon, Gary. And that's from your wife, Tracy, as well. Sorry to hear that. Gary Davidson, he's one of our people on here. He usually pops on here, you know, and says hello. Good. I think that's everyone we've said hello to. Once again, gang, use the email if you want to get a message straight to us. You'll jump the chat box and it might be easier for you. All right, my loves. 13 ways. Rachel. Oh, how are we doing on likes? Let's have a look. 24 likes. What did I say? 25. One more tiny little like. We'll get those photos to you. John Parrish and Rachel was sent in little bits and pieces, so have a look on that. Meanwhile, a survey has been done. How clean is your bedding? Dirty, disgusting people are barely washing their bedding. Now, I will admit, I wash mine about every 2 weeks. And the reason it's 2 weeks is because I'm not in one place for more than a week. Usually 2 weeks, absolute maximum. Absolute maximum. And I tend to do it, say for example, if I'm going up to the caravan, right, I will do it on the day before, if you see what I mean. I do it on the day before. Okay? So I'll get up in the morning. I will then put all my stuff in the washing machine and do it, change the bed after it's aired for a while, put the new bed sheets on, and then I'll probably have one sleep in it, and then I go up to my caravan. And again, when I leave the caravan, the last thing I do is take off all the sheets, all the duvet cover, the pillowcases, and they all come with me down here. I change the bed at the caravan, and that's one of the last things I do. Then I leave, and then when I go up there again, I've got a nice clean bed to get into. Don't you love that? Clean sheets. We're on the flannelette sheets now, boys and girls. Yes, winter is just around the corner. The flannelette sheets are back out. Lovely and cosy. Thank you very much. Yeah. Morning to Maureen. Good morning, Maureen. Text again. Glad you like the Indian Doctor. Fantastic series, Maureen. Really very good. But some people are not so clean with bed sheets, according to this story, which is this morning in the Super Soraway Daily Mail. How clean is your bedding? Disgusting people. It says there's nothing like the feeling of fresh sheets. But an alarming number of adults appear comfortable with sleeping in a grubby bed at night, according to new research. Now, do you know one of the other things I like to do is have a shower just before bed? That is just lovely. And your clean, perfect body, not all of you, of course, your clean, some of you, not all of you, your clean, perfect body it comes out of the shower, have a quick dry off. Make sure your feet are dry because you don't want athletes' feet. Very painful. Itching, dear. Oh, itching. Now, that's one thing I don't get since I stopped swimming. No more athlete's feet and no more problems with my nails. I used to have a real problem with my nails. You know, when they got I think it's virus stuff growing between the top of your toe and the nail. You know, that white stuff underneath. I used to suffer enormously with that. And I'd go on these pills for 6 months. And then it would go, and then it would come back soon again afterwards. And I'm putting it down to the swimming, and I'll tell you why. Because I went on those pills again at the beginning of the year. Finished them in... there's 6 months worth, so what's that? January, February, March, April, May, June. Finished them in June, and it hasn't come back. Okay? But when I was swimming, it was coming back all the time. Blooming nightmare, this stuff. So I put that down to the swimming now, I'm pretty sure of that. But it's nothing better than having a shower, drying all yourself and your little feety little toes as well, very important. And then slipping into a very clean bed. Not some people, though. Dirty people. Disgusting, dirty, filthy people. In a survey of 2,000 people by Hammond's Furnitures, 30% of those asked confessed they wash their bedding once a year or less. Dirty, scummy people. They're the same people that drop the litter around my house. And I will have to go out for another little litter collection. I might leave it till tomorrow. I like litter collecting on Sunday morning at 8 o'clock for some reason. Before church. I feel like I've done something good for God before he starts talking to me at 10 o'clock on a Sunday morning. I don't know why that is. I just do. Perhaps I should take the bags of rubbish to the church and look what I've done, God. Or can he see all at all times? Which is a bit worrying, to be honest. You know, we all like to think that people, not necessarily God, but people that have gone before us are watching down on us all the time. But is it all the time? Because if it is, I don't know if I want my mum to have seen me doing certain things. No, I don't. I like to think that they, the ones that have gone before us, can only see the nice things. Me giving gifts and being nice to my sister, as I always am. Not the sort of... I don't like to say it really, you know, other things that we might not want our parents to see us doing. You know what I mean? 30% of those asked confessed they wash their bedding once a year or less, while a further 38% said they wash their coats the same amount. I can't honestly say I wash my coat that often, maybe a couple of times a year maximum. You don't wash coats, do you? I mean, the sheets, yeah, absolutely. Every week if I'm in a place for longer than a week, or every 2 weeks if I'm swapping between two. A doctor warned that not washing bed sheets regularly could lead to infection, acne, and smelliness. Dirty, disgusting people smelling. Poo! I'll tell you what, I bet it's even worse for those people that smoke that marijuana stuff in their bedrooms. Oh my God, that stinks, that stuff. And it sticks, doesn't it? You know, someone like 10 mile away. We get it, people walking on the streets here, smoking that crap. Their places must stink, mustn't they? I knew someone who smoked that, who will remain nameless. Nope, horses wouldn't drag it out of me. And he used to smoke this stuff, and you went into his house. Oh, it's just horrendous, the smell. Just that sweet, sickly... How can anyone want that stuff going down their lungs? I mean, I'm sorry, I prefer the smell of a cigarette any day to the smell of that marijuana stuff. It's disgusting. Once, over a quarter of those asked admitted that they only wash their cushions and blankets once a year, while a further 18% wash their jeans just as infrequently. When it comes to washing underwear, the majority of women said they washed their undergarments after every wear. Nice one, girls. Very good, girls. While a quarter of men admitted to washing their underwear after every 5... It says after every 5 washes. So after every 5 wears, someone's done that. Someone's not checking the words again, Daily Mail. You've got a blooming millennial editing it again, have you? Oh, I hate them so much, millennials. They are just useless people. The worst offender when it comes to washing clothes was revealed to be Belfast, with 1 in 7 residents of the city washing their underwear after 10 wears or more. Dirty, disgusting. We got someone from Belfast on here, haven't we? Which one? It's one of the Garys, isn't it? Come on, lad. Do you wash your underwear just once every 10 wears? Oh, you must stink, dear. How awful. Meanwhile, the cleanest city goes to Newcastle. Newcastle on time. Ant and Dec are from there. They're squeaky clean, aren't they? With over half of residents washing T-shirts after just one use, and 1 in 6 washing all over their clothing after one use. When it comes to age, millennials are the cleanest. Well, that is a shock horror. With 17% of washing clothing after one wear. And see, that's where I am usually. One wear up, that's it. 65-year-olds have the lowest percentage of those who wash after one use, just 13%. Oh, come on, pensioners. What are you doing, darlings? I thought you were the cleanest ones out of all of them. Surely you are. Please, once, just wear that underwear once. Oh, no. That being said, there are people. There are people, and I've mentioned this on the show before, we've done this story, that sell dirty underwear. There are people that sell their own used dirty underwear. Not anyone. They have to be young, pretty people usually. But then again, you don't even... How do you know? How do you know who's selling this stuff? There might be a picture of someone young and pretty like me, but it probably won't be my underwear that's being sold on there. Oh, it's not my underwear. 50 quid for someone's pairs of knickers. Oh. And I don't want it clean. Awful. Shania washes all her clothes after wearing once, especially in the current situation. Thank you, Shania. I hope you... Do you wash your cassocks, darling? Are you the cassock one? Look, people don't know what that is. Ow, what's a cassock? They don't know what it is. I have not a clue what that is, Shania. Heathens, darling. Heathens. Never seen the inside of a church. Hello, can I come in? No, you can't. You didn't come and see me while you were alive. Go away. Go away. They don't even know what a cassock is, Shania. It's disgusting. Awful. How are we doing with these likes? 30 likes. Thank you very much. It's time to show you the photographs, boys and girls. Let me just bring up the stories. One moment, please. What do you want to see first? Do you want to see Rachel's birthday present? Do you know what? I know it was her birthday yesterday, but I'm feeling the need to sing to you again this morning, Rachel. And then I'll bring up your present, all right? Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday for yesterday, Rachel. Happy birthday. Did you see that? No, did you see that there? Did you see how I fitted it in with the words then? Did you see that? A lot of people wouldn't be able to do that. Non-musical people. And God knows we've got enough of those who come and sing at the karaoke. I could do it again because you were impressed with that. I can see that some of you sad people out there, that was probably the highlight of your entire week. Me singing. Do you know what I haven't sung for a while? Stay by Barry Manilow. I feel I need to do that soon. But just for today, especially once again for Rachel, because she is head of Queen of TikTok on this channel. I don't know why that played then. I must have hit a wrong button. That was the Super Chat sound, boys and girls. This week's Super Chat prize is a water bottle. Every time someone sends a £1 Super Chat, I'll give you a free raffle ticket. You might win that. There's only 2 tickets in there at the moment, so you've got a good chance. Super Chat prize this week is 1 water bottle. And yesterday was Rachel's birthday. Yeah! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday for yesterday, Rachel. Happy birthday to you. Yeah. And Rachel's present yesterday as bought for her husband, by her husband. I've been wanting to show you this all night long. Ready? Here it is. Beautiful. Look what he's got for her birthday. A coffin. A coffin. I love it. Incidentally, I just want to point out that is not Rachel or her mother-in-law sitting next to the coffin there. I just want to point that out. And she sleeps in that. Rachel sleeps in that coffin. Isn't that wonderful? There you go. I'm going to get you. Chucky wants to play. Want to play with Chucky? Oh, is it finished? Right, okay, there we go. Isn't that fantastic? I love it, Rachel. I love it. Thank you very much. Oh, Shania has just purchased. She has just purchased a tip for me. Thank you, Shania. Let me give you 2 free raffle tickets, darling. She wants to... Have you not got a water bottle? I thought you had one of those, Shania. I thought you had the water bottle there, Shania, but maybe not. There you go, Shania. 2 free raffle tickets for you, which do help to keep the lights on in this studio. 424 and 425. You don't need to know the numbers, darling. Okay, just a reminder, gang, if you want to send someone out for a cup of tea, a £2 super chat gets you to choose who to block from the chat box for an entire 5 minutes. For just £10, you can block them for the entire show. Okay, there you go. Put that in there like that. You can block someone from an entire show for just £10. For £50, no, that's greedy. For £40, you can block someone from messaging on the show for an entire week. There you go. There's an offer you can't refuse. An entire week. They can watch the show, but they just can't send a message. I love it. I love it. The show is in your hands, okay? It's a long-term investment. Very good, mate. Yeah, I was going to say that, Rachel. You want to check that he hasn't recently taken out an insurance policy of some sort, my darling. Yeah, watch out for that. Just check his drawers when you're washing them. Oh, dear. Shania doesn't watch her album. Her what? Your alb? Oh, I beg you. Sorry, you silly. I know you were talking about. I don't watch my alb as often. I always worry that it will shrink or go a different colour. It will cost about £100 to replace. I did it last week. Don't put it with a pair of red socks, for Christ's sake. Please don't do that. Please don't ever do that, my darling. Okay, it's an email here from Ecotech. Thanks so much for sending in those pictures. He's got a power station there. Thank you, Mr. Tech. I will be able to show those on the next chat show, but that would be Monday now because I can't get them straight on there. All right, we might do a chat box show tonight. Okay, a chat box show is there's no news. There's nothing prepared from me. Literally, I open on the camera, turn the mic on, and we've... Ew, what's happened there? What on earth happened there? Oh, dear. Something went terribly wrong there. I have no idea what happened then. What's gone wrong there? 1 minute. Well, that was really odd. Literally, everything just fell down in front of me then. Let me just... Why can't I turn that off? Well, that was the strangest thing. Does that work? Oh, yeah. How strange was that? Everything in front of me just suddenly flashed and it all went off. Isn't that strange? Very strange and mysterious. It really is. So there we are. Yes, we might do one of the chat box shows tonight. Okay. So that's Rachel's pictures. And now Mr. John Parish's pictures this morning. Here we go, John. There we are. John Parish's pictures. There's the delightful Sherry, queen of everything. Morning, Sherry. Marrakesh, this was. John was offered 200 goats for Sherry. He refused as he wanted at least one camel. Poor Sherry. And this is a spot Sherry here. She's on a farm in France. Lovely family we stayed for. So there she is in Marrakesh. Let's see if we can spot her in the... Oh, that's... I can see her at the front. 1, 2, 3, fourth one along on the front. Wait for it. Here it comes. Love the clothes that people wear in other countries. There you go. Fourth one along from the left on the front. I think that's Sherry there, isn't it? It's got to be. Yeah, it can't be anyone else. Yes. Thank you very much for the pictures there, John. Beautiful as always. I do like the Marrakesh and the Indian ladies. The stuff they wear. Aren't they stunning? Aren't they stunning? Well, why do you have to be Indian to wear something like that? Now, if someone like non-Indian wears something like that, and it's like you wear some of the African stuff as well, some millennial comes along and says, oh, it's cultural inappropriation. Oh, we'll wear what we damn well please, I'll have you know. Yeah, I mean, where do they make pineapples? Where do they grow? They're not British, are they? Pineapples. So is this offensive to the people of the country that wears these? I don't think so. We'll wear what we damn well please. Thank you very much. I'd like to see British ladies wearing some of those... They're saris, aren't they? Saris, that's it, saris. I think they're beautiful. They could certainly teach some of these young English girls how to dress. I'll tell you, when you see them going out, my love. Awful. Alrighty, stop spiders getting in the house. Not that Rachel would want to do that. Rachel's very happy with spiders in her house, aren't you, my love? The more spiders Rachel gets in her house, the happier she is. That is a true fact. In the sun today, nobody likes to find spiders lurking in their home, except Rachel, of course. But the 8-legged creatures always seem to find their way in. And you see them on the door. I saw one yesterday on the door. It was right on the edge of the door. I thought, you've crept in when that door was open. I do tend to leave long-legged, tiny little body spiders. I tend to leave them. There's a few in this house. It's the one with the big black bulbous bodies that bother me. They look like their stomachs are big enough to swallow a small human being, which could possibly include me. Not so sure that it would be able to get my stomach in its mouth at the moment. But it is the spiders with the bulbous bodies that bother me more than anything else. They're waiting to eat us. You get up some mornings. You don't usually see them in the morning. It's at night when you find them, isn't it? You just got up. That's why I won't turn the lights on at night. No, certainly not. If I turn that light on, there will be a spider that is then able to see me and make its attack. I don't like them. Cold weather can make them even more likely to scuttle inside, it says in the sun. To avoid having a squeamish grab and throw the insects out of the nearest... It says insects. They are not insects, says it in the sun. Again, bad editing. How much bad editing do we see in news? Was it always like this? Have I just not noticed it before? It says, in the sun, to avoid having squeamishly grab and throw the insects out of the nearest window. Incorrect, they're not insects. You can take simple precautions to stop them sneaking into your house. Okay? Your home serves as a warm, dry place, ideal for the creepy crawlies to seek comfort. And it's the autumn when they come in. So here we go. This is according to the sun. How to keep how to keep spiders out of your house. Get minty. Spiders hate peppermint oil, so it's an easy way of keeping them away is to dilute it some in water and spray it around the home. If you're feeling lazy, you can also buy ready-made diffusers or scented products to work as a repellent. And that's quite a nice smell, isn't it, peppermint oil? Do you like that smell? It's better than that marijuana stuff. Peppermint oil. Nice. Spider repelling spray, they've got that, similar to peppermint oil. An apple cider vinegar solution may also work to ward off the spiders. Mix a cup of the acidic liquid, a teaspoon of oil, a handful of ground pepper and a teaspoon of washing up liquid and spray in your bathroom and along the windows and doors. This should deter the spiders from entering your home. Entice ladybirds. Now, I didn't know this one. Ladybirds are great for getting rid of spiders, as the little creatures eat nearly 50 of them a day. Well, surely they can't eat the big ones. You know those ones. You go into the bedroom and there it is, in the corner. It's like that in the corner of your bedroom, isn't it? Like that. Waiting. Watching. Plant ladybird attracting plants such as dill, fennel and marigold near to the perimeter of your house. You can naturally keep spiders at bay. Well, I didn't know that. Remove the webs. Take their homes away from them. I'm sorry. I know I'm sounding like a social security worker now, boys and girls, but you need to take the homes away from them to stop them coming in. That's what you got to do. Homeless spiders, soon to be littering the streets of London with their little bowls outside, bless them. It may sound simple, but regularly checking for webs and removing them is the easiest way to stop spiders lurking and reproducing around the house. Oh my God. Have you ever seen baby spider eggs hatching? There's thousands of them. Thousands. Tiny little everywhere. The easiest way to carry out this task is by using a vacuum cleaner, a soft duster, and wiping down the windows and frames. I do that regularly. Get a pet. Now, I know this one. Cats love spiders. The amount of times I've seen a cat, it's like this. Like, you know what cats are like, right? And it's looking at something. It's seeing spiders. And they're very, very good at catching spiders. And they're horrible cats in a way, because they don't kill them. They disable them. They make them disabled, right? And then they play with them. Awful, really, when you think about it, isn't it? But get a pet. Pets are the perfect antidote to pests around the house. Animals, and particularly cats, chase anything that moves and will fight off those unwanted spiders before you notice they are there. There was a cat yesterday when I was walking to and from Cannes. There was this white cat, and it was like this. It was looking into the forest, and it went... Aren't they funny when they're about to pounce cats? Declutter. Spiders love nooks and crannies they can hide in. Having too much clutter in provides the critters with plenty of spots to seek refuge in. Oranges and lemons. They hate citrus smells, so keeping these fruits around the house and eating them regularly can deter them from sticking around. Wash the windows. Cleaning windows with ammonia and water helps to prevent the creatures from getting inside. When the windows dry, go over the whole thing with newspaper and kerosene, it says. The kerosene evaporates immediately, but leaves repellent for spiders, flies and mosquitoes. Eucalyptus. Another scent spiders avoid is eucalyptus. So dot the plant around your bathroom and in wardrobes to deter them from creeping in, and limit lighting. Spiders are attracted to lights. Turn them off if you can. Cinnamon candles. They don't like the smell of cinnamon. Cracks in the wall. Make sure you fill those in. They can get through. You may not be able to. I don't think anyone on this channel will be able to get through a small crack in the wall, but the spiders can see it. And check the exterior of your home as well. Do the webs outside near your house, because they all gather and they're all watching, waiting for the moment you've got your back turned to attack and end up on your face like that. Obviously not that, because there's only 5 legs there. It would be like that, wouldn't it? That's 8. Can you count that? 8, yeah? Yeah. Watch out for spiders, gang. Rachel says, I think everyone should have a coffin in their home. This sounds strange, but there's a sense of peacefulness and calm when sitting next to it. Even more peaceful in it when the lid's on and you're underground, my love. Very nice time. So quiet. No one to bother you. How wonderful. Oh dear. Closed circuit television is now watching for your masks. Oh yes, closed circuit television in the Daily Mail that blocks people from entering a shop if they're not wearing a face mask is being set up across the UK. The cameras use artificial intelligence to determine whether a person walking towards the shop doors is wearing a mask in a bid to help staff tackle difficult customers. Now, I've seen the most awful videos of people that wander in. One was the co-op, actually, not the one here. One of the co-ops. And this woman goes in there and she's at the till when the member of staff says, could you put a mask on, please? Why should I have to wear a mask? Da-da-da. A row breaks. Not a row. Not a row. It's the person who loses the plot. It's not the member of staff. And you have to remember, working in shops are generally young people on very low wages. They don't need your ball. They don't need your ball. And it's disgusting. And this woman then proceeded to go over to the wine and pull all the bottles off onto the floor. I've seen videos of staff being attacked because I don't want to wear a mask. It's my choice. Disgusting people who don't know how to behave. The world's full of them. World is full of them. These cameras use artificial intelligence to determine whether a person walking towards the shop is wearing a mask. A screen fitted outside the shop's doors will display a green or red message to automatically allow or deny access to the person so the doors won't open. What a blooming good idea. What a fantastic idea. Keep the scum out of the shops. Customers who aren't wearing... Ow! But I've got a medical condition. Oh, please, do me a favour. Mick Davenport is hard of breathing. He wears a mask. No problem at all. Ask him. That's what he told us here on this channel live. I've got minor asthma. It's all right. It's crap. It's a load of crap. And then you've had, which I've mentioned several times now, that young lady with Down syndrome. And learning difficulties. She come on the telly and she comes up and says something like, it makes people with learning difficulties anxious that they have to wear one. Now, why has someone not sat down with a computer screen and showed her someone on a ventilator? That is anxious. If people have to be told, don't want to wear a mask? Don't go in the shop then. End of. What about all the other people in there? You see, this is the thing. It doesn't work the other way. By you wearing a mask, it won't affect anyone in there. If you don't wear a mask, you may well affect people in there if you sneeze or cough or just breathe. I like to see a lot of these people not breathing, to be honest, and possibly ending up in Rachel's coffin if she's not using it at the moment, of course. Wouldn't like to. People to use your coffin if you want to use it at the moment, Rachel, my love. Don't worry. I'll have another one made up for these so-called people. Can't wear a mask. Don't want to wear a mask. No, it's not can't wear a mask. It's don't want to wear a mask, isn't it? Be honest. It is. Medical condition. Customers who aren't wearing a mask will be refused entry automatically and the doors will remain shut. I love it. It says the technology will protect staff from difficult shoppers or potentially worse. I mean, some of these people that go in shops, and you can be refused access to a shop, you know, for no reason at all. Maybe someone just doesn't like the look of you. You're not coming in my shop. End of. And then they kick off, don't they? It's not being specified how the technology will work around those who are exempt from wearing a face mask. While technology can undoubtedly make a useful contribution, the important thing is we are all reasonable and respectful of one another and the rules. But they're not, are they? They're not respectful of other people and the rules. That's the thing. Anyway, that's that little story there. Okay. What else have we got here? Philip Schofield. You thought it was squeaky clean? I mean, to be honest, it's a bit of a non-story, really. Shock horror. Philip Schofield admits in the Daily Mail he rebelled against his squeaky clean persona while cutting his teeth on children's television during the first years of his career. You remember sitting him in the little broom cupboard introducing the children's programmes. In his new autobiography, Life's What You Make It. Oh, I bet that's a fascinating read. Wow. Philip Schofield's autobiography. I can't wait to get that for Christmas. Christ. The presenter admits to enjoying booze-fueled nights out and even experimenting with cannabis, marijuana, before his days in the BBC broom cupboard. He's 58 now. He wrote, children's presenters were expected to be squeaky clean. I couldn't be bothered by those restrictions. I'm sure you couldn't, yeah. Recalling his initial experiment with Class B drug, Phillips admits he passed out, albeit with a smile on his face, prompting his friends to carry him to bed. Why are people so shocked when you hear these stories? Please tell me that. They're all at it, dear. Didn't Boris try something once? Who cares? How does that affect my life? Answer, it doesn't. He chose to do that? Fine, I didn't. End of. I don't care. But they make a thing out of it, don't they? Oh, wow. I can't believe it. Philip Schofield is talking to our children and he smoked cannabis once in 1962. On the rare occasions I've tried it, it's made me sick. Despite his negative experience, the presenter admits smoking cannabis helped him develop an appreciation for the rock group Dire Straits after falling in love with their 1982 album, While Stoned. Does it make you like different types of music then? How's that work? I don't know. See, I can't comment because I haven't done it really. However, Philip admits his biggest weakness was alcohol. You see, I didn't do the drink thing either. He went to wild nights out in Chiswick. Looking back on those days on the West London party scene, he admits to placing his trust in bar staff at various pubs and clubs in the hope that they would not go to the press or worse, his BBC employers. And in those days, I don't think people did. I think it was a better day then. Unfortunately, nowadays, you know, these stars have to be very careful. And he is a star. You know, he's not a celebrity. He is. Philip Schofield I should get sick to death of seeing him on the telly. But he is a star. He's not a celebrity. You know, Katie Price is a celebrity. Gemma Collins is a celebrity. Mark Wright is a celebrity. He is a star. He can do anything. But I get sick to death of seeing him on the telly all the time. But, you know, he couldn't do that now because some so-and-so would be there with a mobile camera, wouldn't they? Take a shot and then try and sell it to the Sun for £20,000 or whatever they pay for these things. And then half of the time they just want to get, as my friend Ray Reynolds tells me, they just want a bit of his glitter. He's a star and they want a bit of it. So they take a photo of him, send it to the paper, and then they get their photo in the paper as well. And they're a star for approximately 30 seconds. Trying to damage his career. Just what the hell is it to do with you? Answer, nothing. Isn't it? It's a sad world we live in now. They will sell anything, sell their mothers to the devil, some of these people, to get 5 minutes of fame. Don't know why that is. Tony King. Look, that's quite a good comment, Tony. If you're going to walk around a supermarket, then you can wear a mask because you can obviously breathe okay. Yeah, good point. Morning to Gizmo in Guildford. Morning, Gizmo. Morning to Gizmo. Morning, Daniel Holmes joining us there. Morning, Daniel. Jeff is still there. All right, Jeff. Home Bargains. Ever been there? We haven't got one here. No one is a Home Bargain near me. But we're talking about bad customers, weren't we? Dreadful people going in places and smashing them up because they won't do what they're told. Awful people. A former Home Bargains employee has spilled the beans on what the job is really like and the secrets you need to know to hunt down the best deals. This lady was employed by them when she was 16 and worked there for 2 years, saying she experienced shoplifters regularly trying to pinch condoms and toilet disasters. Toilet disasters. We read on. On the first day, she was shown closed-circuit television footage of banned customers who were regular offenders and said she was stunned to see how many of those breaking the law were mums to teens and even grannies. Now, I'm very sorry to have to tell you this, especially if you're a disabled person in a wheelchair, but it's well known that people in wheelchairs with blankets over their knees to keep them warm are well known for taking something off a shelf and shoving it under their blankets. It's well known that. We've seen that on various videos on YouTube and what have you, where people have uploaded security videos. I think there should be a channel, perhaps there is one on YouTube, I don't know. There should be a channel dedicated, right, to showing security videos with their face, none of this blurred out crap. People stealing from either homes or shops or whatever like that. We want to see their faces. I find it so annoying when you turn on the telly and they got one of these criminal police type programmes, documentary type programmes, and they blur out the criminals' faces. Well, what was the point of making that programme then? Let's see the faces of criminals, so we know when we walk past them in the street what sort of disgusting people they are. Stealing from the Co-op or Waitrose or Aldi, wherever. Irrelevant the name of the shop. It says, if we spotted them, we had to run to the front of the store and press a button. Oh, she spelt that wrong. Look. This is the Daily Mirror. So it's 3 different papers now, 3 bad spellings. It says, if we spotted them, we had to run to the front of the story and press a button. No, dear. Store. The editors cannot be proofreading this stuff anymore. Said the now 20-year-old. They included Flower Lady, who also had massive flowers in her hair, a mum who would sneakily put things in her basket, and other people as well, all nicking things. She said, I didn't know what I was letting myself in for. She told on Saturday shifts, a bell would sound to alert staff to a shoplifter about 6 times a day before managers could be seen sprinting through the store trying to catch them as they raced out onto the street. It's not funny. I'm not amused by this at all. She said the most shoplifted item was teenagers stealing condoms. But chocolate and cloves were high on that list as well. I mean, teenagers stealing condoms. Do you know what? That to me doesn't sound like they were stealing condoms because they didn't want to pay for them. That sounds to me like they were stealing them because they were too embarrassed to buy them. Would you go along that route? That's how that sounds to me. You know? You must have been in a chemist before and there'd be a lad hanging around that area waiting for the queue to go down. Isn't it? I suppose you can order that on Amazon now. Can you order those on Amazon? I don't know. Let's have a look. Type in the market leader. You know who that is. Others are available. Yeah, you can buy them on the internet now. You don't even need to stand in it and have that embarrassment anymore. I think they were probably just embarrassed to go to the till with those. You know, if you're on the till, if you're someone on a till and those arrive and there's someone standing there, you must keep a straight face because it's just not fair laughing at someone for buying such a thing, is it really? She said she once walked into the store. Oh, God. Do you want to hear this? I don't know. I'll clean it up for you. Literally. She once walked into the staff toilets to find everywhere. It was everywhere in the toilets. Oh, that reminds me of that toilet in Cyprus. I was desperate. Luckily, the one next to it was empty. But the smell... I've never seen a toilet like it. It was just awful. I mean, you must feel sorry for the person before. But everyone just walked out and left it. Oh, it's just awful. Walls and everywhere. Anyway, she said she once walked into the staff toilet to find it everywhere, including across the walls. And a suspected customer had sneaked their way in to do it. She revealed that she was yelled at regularly by angry customers, but added she never felt like she was to put in any danger at work. She said it was cheap and people were in a rush, so you would get people really, really frustrated with you. They were like, we want to be in and out in minutes, don't they? Customers also tried to bag the items for free by breaking it themselves and claiming it was faulty. What? What's that mean? Customers would also try to bag items for free by breaking it themselves. And I see. But so they buy something, they get something off the shelf, break it, and then try and get it for nothing. Shocking. She said it was a dramatic 2 years. She learned a lot and still shops at the store to pick up the great deals on offer. Sharing her tips, she said if stock has been in the store for a while, it often gets discounted if the shop decides to discontinue it, and sometimes it's worth waiting to see if the price will be slashed to as little as 1 pence. 1 penny. Star buys, which are often discounted products, were also always located at the front of the store, so make sure you don't miss them on your way in, with the newly opened branches often offering better star buys to draw in customers. She also said the best time to shop for fresh produce is in the morning, when the items already on the shelves would be discounted to make way for the new stuff. Okay, so there we are. I mean, how people can do that to their toilets, I don't know. Look, it's pill change day today. They've combined my pills into one. 2 pills into one. Look at that. Should be exactly the same stuff. It could all go terribly wrong, and in 5 minutes' time, I could be deceased in front of you. So we'll find out, shall we? Right, for new pill day today. That doesn't happen very often, new pill day. Very rare. New pill day today. Let's have a look there. Hobbies. Have you got any hobbies? Hobbies at all? Got any hobbies? It's funny, really. There's a couple of people on here I've asked who comment sometimes, and you say, what hobbies? And they don't answer. They come out with BS all the time. But when you ask them a question, they don't answer it. Weird, isn't it? But here we are. Britain still loves traditional hobbies. The UK is still a nation of traditionalists when it comes to pastimes. In the Daily Star this morning, with cooking, baking and watching films among the top preferred hobbies of the country, a study has found. And of course, one of Rachel's hobbies is TikTok. I know. Mick's hobbies are baking. Oh, what else have we got here? DJ Chris's hobbies are gaming, computer gaming. Oh, we got a super chat there from Mr. Daniel Holmes. Thank you, Daniel. Tea break for Peter Wright. He asked for it. Is he even on the channel today? Oh, there he is. There you go. Thank you very much. Time for a tea break from Peter Wright. There you go. 5-minute tea break for you, Peter. You also get 2 raffle tickets for that. Thank you, Daniel. 426 and 427, your 2 raffle tickets. Don't forget, gang, when you give someone a tea break, you do also give them raffle tickets as well, depending on how much you've put in there. So £2, I'll give you 2 free raffle tickets to Peter Wright. Thank you, Daniel. And he won't be able to comment for 5 minutes or so. There we go. 5 minutes. Exactly 5 minutes. There you go. Gaming and cycling, Christopher. Thank you, Christopher. 426 and 427 for Mr. Peter Wright in our little unit there. That's for the water bottle. That's the prize this week. Fran Green. Knitting, crocheting, baking, colouring. My hobbies. Well, this is a hobby. It's not a job. This is a hobby. I do this as my hobby. I like gardening as well. Cycling and walking. They're basically my hobbies. Swimming, but not at the moment, unfortunately. Anyone else? What are your other hobbies there, gang? We carry on with this little story here. The UK is still a nation of traditionalists when it comes to pastimes. Reading, walking, eating out and gardening are among the most popular hobbies. 2,000 adults revealed they enjoy an average of 3 hobbies a week, dedicating more than 8 hours to them. Cooking, baking and watching films are among the top choices for pastimes, and people are just as likely to be interested in doing puzzles. Does anyone do... I don't know anyone other than children that do puzzles. Do you do puzzles? You know, tip out the box and then you put the little bits of cardboard, or if you've got the really nice ones, wooden ones together. Audi do wooden parcels around puzzles around Christmas time. Audi, beautiful wooden puzzles they do in there. Audi, do you do puzzles? Anyone do puzzles on here? Matter of interest. He said that the over 55s, hello, are far more likely to read during their spare time. That's not for me, reading. I don't know why. I just get bored of looking at the book and all. Oh God, I've got to get through that. Mind you, if I was sitting in a small conservatory somewhere in Lincolnshire, next to a little house with a view to die for, I might take up reading then, I don't know. Those aged under 44 are 10 times more likely to be interested in TikTok. That's a big hobby for some of these youngsters. And they're good at it. They are good at it, these youngsters, doing the TikTok. And 8 times more likely to have an Instagram account than the adults 55 or over. Despite being considered a more old-fashioned hobby, 18 to 24-year-olds are also 3 times more likely to be interested in calligraphy. The art of writing. Beautiful writing. I mean, my writing is shocking. There's my writing, look. Absolutely, look, that's my writing there, look. My writing is shocking. Some people write beautifully. It's like, I know, it's like looking at a piece of Roman scripture, some people's writing. Beautiful. Talking of writing, I've started getting emails now from great niece Evie. She sends me emails. How fabulous is that? What are you doing today, Chris? Uncle Chris, she said. It's nice, isn't it? But lots of hobbies. Everyone does different things, don't they? And it's good to have an interest. I think it's very good to have an interest, whatever age you are. Fran likes jigsaws. There you go. And colouring mindful books. Is that the adult colouring books that you do, Fran? My sister does those. She loves it. She loves it. She just sits there colouring these things in and passes the time doing that. You know, whatever is your hobby. Has anyone got any unusual hobbies, I wonder? My mum used to do crosswords. There's another one, crosswords. People do crosswords. Or those quiz books you can buy. You know, the quiz books with all different things in there. And that numbers thing where you have to add up Sudoku. Michael Pullman likes baking nature. Sorry, I beg your pardon. Michael Pullman likes baking, nature bushwalking, diamond... what's that diamond art travelling? What is that? Diamond art travelling. I don't know what that is. Michael, tell us what that is. Morning to John Aitken. My mum's writing was beautiful. I've kept her birthday cards from her over the years. Oh, me too. Me too. They're up there. Do they come down at all? I can't. I don't know if it's your mum's. Is your mum still with us, John? Adult colouring books is what Fran does. Yes, my sister does those as well. She loves it. She loves doing it. Rachel does a few puzzles. She's got them in the loft. They are the 3D ones. Oh, they must be difficult. Are they like a globe? Some of them. I've seen the globe 3D puzzles. How do you do that even? It's very clever how they do that. John Aitken does crossword puzzles. He's not made a jigsaw in years. Not done one for years either. Denise does puzzles. There you go. Denise does puzzles. Daniel does puzzles. Got into them during lockdown. Shania Her hobbies, violin, viola, and she runs carnival. She's not able to do it at the moment, unfortunately, but runs carnivals on the Isle of Wight. She also enjoys colouring during lockdown too. Denise, her hobbies, card making, scrapbooking, crafting, gaming, puzzles. She keeps herself busy. Wonderful. Cake decorating for Fran Green there. Gaming and cycling. I think we read that one from Christopher Woodhouse. Sorry, yes, John, my mum passed away in 2000. Actually, it's my mum's anniversary coming up very soon. Yeah, 18th of November is my mum's anniversary. So not... I always find that a very depressing period all around that, you know. But, what day is that this year? Oh, it's a Wednesday. It's a Wednesday this year. It's a Wednesday this year, mind. Yeah. Yeah, but it's quite nice, and I do sometimes I bring the card. Not very often. I bring the, not even every year. Maybe I bring the cards and I just open them, and I feel a little bit, you know, emotional when you open those, and there's the handwriting as written by your mum, isn't it? And it's there for always. Wonderful. John Parrish does crochet, crosswords. Oh, photography. He's very good at the photography, as you well know. Singing, writing poems myself. Poems. I'm not one for poems, to be honest, John. Not really one for poems, but that being said, it's a good thing to do there. I just saw it's just where's that now? John Aitken dreams about his mum often. Yeah, me too. Thank you, Michael. There we go. Should have separated. Diamond art is like a puzzle. Is it? I'm just going to look that up. I want to see what that is, Michael, because I've never heard of that. Diamond art, you say? Diamond art. Let's see what comes up. Diamond art kits. Is that right? Diamond art kits. Paint with diamonds. Create your own work of... Oh, I see. I see. Well, that's new to me. I've never seen that before. It looks like it's like a... Oh, 1 minute. I can't quite explain this to you because I've never seen this before. Let's try all kits. Let's see. All kits. So, Earth, Wind and Fire, 15 quid. That one looks quite good. Right. Okay. So you've got a picture. I think the outline of a picture, you know, like a colouring book. And this kit contains these little... There must be bits of plastic, I would imagine. Little either square or round bits of plastic. And by the look of it, the picture is numbered. So you get all these little either squares or rounds, you know, with a colour on it or a number. And then you pick the number of your little bits of plastic and put them on the picture. Am I right in that? If that's wrong, please tell me, because I don't know. I've never seen something like that before. Okay? Tony King loves all things remote controls. Multi-rotors, cars, etc. Remote control. Oh, the little boats that I had as a boy. Used to lose them. They went out of range and I couldn't get them back anymore, unfortunately. Oh, dear. Fran says, I notice your writing is uphill. It means you are optimistic, ambitious and cheerful. Does it? Is that what it means? Hang on, I've got some figures at the bottom there, which won't mean anything to you. So there we go, look. Let's have another piece of... this is what I've got to do later. There you go. That does... It all goes up, doesn't it? Here's people's jobs, various jobs. Look at all this crap. It goes up, all my writing, look. Yeah, it does. Do you know, I'd never noticed that before. Never ever noticed that before. Sherry loves crocheting, cooking, singing and playing the guitar. Rachel, my grandfather, always used to write us a letter when we moved away from them. I still have a few of the letters tucked away. You never ever throw those away, my love. You will never ever throw those away, will you, my love? Jason Hughes just likes drinking. Oh, fair enough. Daniel's got what is it? Jig puzzles. I don't know what they are. Anyway, that's interesting, that, isn't it? Jeff does metal detecting. Wow. Didn't you show me some coins or something the other week, Jeff? Jeff found something. I thought it must be so exciting. You know, you're just in a field somewhere and you find old Roman coins. We talked about this a while ago, didn't we? Just imagine that you dig up and there's these old Roman coins. Like someone from hundreds of years ago has held these coins and now you have those same coins in your hand. How fantastic must that feel? Forget the value. We're not interested in selling them. Just to have those there. You're supposed to hand them in, aren't you, to the farmer or something? I don't know. I don't know how that works. Just holding those coins like that. Wow. And then sometimes archaeologists come in, don't they, and start digging it all up, looking for like old ruins and things like that. There's one sitting here now. Oh dear. Where are we now? Oh, thank you, Chris. Yes, on Star Trek Discovery there is a budgie alarm clock. Oh, it's fantastic. It's an actual budgerigar. And I think it's a hologram type thing. It's hilarious. It gets to 8 o'clock and the budgie starts tweeting, tweet, 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 tweet. And the bloke, he just waves his hand and it disappears. I love it. A budgie. Can you buy a budgie alarm clock? Let's have a look. Budgie. I bet you can. You can get a Muslim alarm clock. Yeah, it's in the shape of a mosque. And it comes on, it does that noise. Ooh, that singing stuff that they do. Chanting, isn't it? It does chanting. But no, nothing under budgie alarm clock. Oh, well, how disappointing. Budgie, that's what we need. Budgie alarm clocks that go tweet, tweet, tweet to wake you up in the morning. I love it. Right, 2 more stories, and then we'll do the raffle tickets today. Man has found a corpse that moves. I suppose that must happen. You know, when they work in the mortuaries, right, and you're laying there on the slab, I bet people wake up. There you are. Bet they do. A man joked he had found a corpse in the ground after seeing a pair of tiny hands poking from the dirt. He zooms in on the ground and noticed a slight movement behind underneath the soil. His little hands are sticking out. Tiny little hands. He gently brushes his fingertips on the tiny paws and the animal turns round, revealing it is in fact an armadillo. Show me the way to Amarillo in Armadillo. You could change the words, couldn't you, really? That's the closest I could get to a song for that one. He gently brushes his fingertips on the tiny paws and the animal turns around, revealing in fact it is an armadillo, not a little person. Do they have hands then? Is there a picture of that? No, there's no picture there. Oh, they do. It does look like a hand. Look. This is, how cute is it? 1, 2, there's 5 fingers. There's 5 fingers. I think someone's just sent a PayPal. I'll have a little look in a moment, my darlings. And see what that is. Whoever sent a £5, thank you very much. I'll give you some raffle. If that's from one of our viewers, I'll sort you out some raffle tickets. Just give me a moment or two. There you go. That does actually look like a dead person's hand, doesn't it? It's not an armadillo. I didn't know they had hands like ours. How cute is that? To his surprise, he says, "Oh, hello, what's up?" The barrel-shaped animal looks up for a second and starts digging around the ground to hide itself under the dirt. Imagine living in the dirt. Or some of these people who don't wash their sheets every week. It flips over and covers its body with the dirt again, poking its legs out in the air. Oh dear. I was scared there for a minute. It's so cute, one person commented on the post that went up there. How lovely. He thought it was a small dead body. I mean, how small no, you get small people, don't you? You do get small people. Don't say the emails. No. It's always something not working on this show, isn't it? Let me just see. I can't see that on here for some reason. Let's just try and do it on here. I think someone sent a little tip in. We must thank them. Show me the... Oh, touch for PayPal. Okay. Show me the way to Amarillo. Carl. Thank you, Carl. Now, which cut some money to keep the lights on for Sunday's bingo? Thank you very much, Carl. Now, is this Carl as in... Oh, Carl. I'm not quite sure who you are, Carl. Are you Tech Sparky? Is that you, Tech Sparky? If so, I need to give you 5 raffle tickets. I need to know who that is. Who is Carl? Carl R. Carl R. I'm not sure who you are. I have a feeling it's Tech Sparky, but I might be wrong. Let me have a look at the list. I'm sure it's Tech Sparky there, so that I can keep the lights on. Thank you very much. I have to start turning lights out, or just not eating. One of the two. What can you do? One more story then. A woman has called off a wedding with a ghost. She wanted to get married to a ghost. How strange and mysterious is that? A British woman who claims she got engaged to a ghost has now called it off because he kept disappearing and started partying too much. Do you like ghosts? I like ghosts. I like ghost stuff because I believe in all that. Oh, yes, dear. Oh, yes. She says, we've called the wedding off. Amethyst, that's her name. Amethyst, that's a nice name, isn't it? Amethyst is just completely changed. She said she fell in love with a sexy spirit named Ray during a trip to Australia in 2018 and even consummated the relationship on the flight back home. Oh, what, in a toilet? Why do people do it in toilets? Awful. The paranormal Casanova later popped the question on their 9-month anniversary, and things were going well until a recent vacation to Thailand, she said. Sprinter Van, thank you very much, Sprinter Van. Let me give you 5 raffle tickets. You might win the bottle then, you see. Okay, I'm assuming you want them anyway. Sometimes people send a tip and they don't want the raffle tickets, which is always nice. But, you know, if you send a tip... Every time you send a £1 tip, I'll give you some free raffle tickets for the water bottle. So I'll put it was Sprinter Van, wasn't it? Sprinter Van, of course, Sprinter. I'll put Sprinter. Is that all right? I know you're from that. Thank you very much, Mr. Sprinter. There you go. 5 tickets there. You don't need to know the numbers, really, all right? I'll read out the numbers. Draw for that is on Thursday coming, the next Thursday, all right? There you go. In there they go. Thank you very much. Very kind. The paranormal Casanova... Sorry, I think he fell in with a bad crowd, she says, about this ghost when we were on holiday. He just started becoming really inconsiderate, Realm said in the Out of This World interview. He didn't know boo about romance, she told the show. He'd disappear for long periods of time. When he did come back, he'd bring other spirits to the house and they'd just stay around for days. I think he started doing drugs and partying a bit too much. Ultimately, they both agreed not to tie the knot. What I think that means is that she got an actual bloke, not a ghost, and he kept disappearing with his mates, you know. It's never a good thing, is it? Alrighty, let's do today's raffle tickets, boys and girls, okay? Our next raffle is on Monday. You can win yourself a fridge magnet. I keep losing these fridge magnets. Oh, there they are. You can win yourself a fridge magnet. There you go. One of those on Monday's raffle. If you want to be in the raffle, ask for a ticket now, my darlings, and I'll give you one. Here we go. 795 goes to Colin K. Thank you, Colin. 795. Maureen is on 796. No, she's not. Just a minute. Something's gone wrong here. Colin, I might have given you a wrong number there. No, Colin is 795. Oh, they're all out of order here. I'll just do them in whatever order they're here. What we got there? Oh, here there is. So Colin 795. Here we go. Maureen 796. 796 for Maureen. Anyone want a raffle ticket? Speak now. John Aitken 797. Fran 798. Tony King 799. Jason Hughes 800. 8014. Jason Hughes. Jason Hughes 800. Diane Jeb 801. Denise 802. Jeff 803. Are you still at the caravan, Jeff? You might have already answered that. Sorry, I'm just been a bit too busy here. Daniel Holmes 804. It's Ghostbusters, Rachel. Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters. Where's Rachel gone? Damn, I've lost that now. Where did I get to? Jeff. Peter Wright. 805. 806 for Rachel. Mick Davenport, 807. Ross Herndon, 808. Michael Palman, 809. Shania, 810. Is that everyone today? Anyone else want a raffle ticket? Please speak now, my loves. If you've been missed out, please speak now. Let's just do today's birthdays. Happy birthday on this Saturday, October the 17th, 2020. To 8 people today. David Victor Poliquet. Have I said that right, lovey? Oh. When will we work again, dear? Happy birthday, David. David Kinnessy today. It's his birthday. Good morning, David. Happy birthday to you. Steve Dan. Is that Steve? Good morning, Steve. Happy birthday to you. Peter Evans today is 41. Charlotte Homden. Or is it Horndine? I can't... Do you know, is this writing getting smaller or is it my eyes? Just a moment. Homden. Charlotte Homden, happy birthday to Charlotte. Mike Bennett's birthday today. And Rob Shaggy Kershaw. Rob Shaggy Kershaw. Shaggy. As in the... Do you remember the dog from... No, that wasn't the dog, was it? Scooby-Doo. Shaggy was the bloke, wasn't it? Yes, in Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah. Happy birthday, boys and girls, on this Saturday, the 17th of October, 2020. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Twice, coronavirus. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. All right, gang, that's the main part of our little show done today. If you leave us here, thank you very much. May well be back with you tonight for a chat box show, boys and girls. Don't know yet. Well, I'll have to just see how it goes. No promises. Just either keep an eye on my Facebook wall, facebook.com/Chris Reardon UK, or if you've got on the YouTube, have your little notifications bell set to all on. All right? And you'll get a little ping if we come here tonight or not. The next chat show we do like this one is on Monday morning at 8:45. Tomorrow night at 8 o'clock is our big bingo night. If you want to join us for bingo and you're not on the list, you can be. All you've got to do is ask and I'll put you on there. You'll need a Gmail account to be able to join us, okay? Chris@unitedkingdomtalk.co.uk. Send me a little email there. Just say, please add me to the bingo and I'll do that for you. Someone new on our weekday bingo today is the delightful Shania, who has rejoined us. She has rejoined us for weekday bingo. Have you got a holiday coming up or something, Shania, my darling? Is that a little holiday? Holiday, 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 holiday. Ba-ba-ba-ba. We're all going on a summer holiday. Cliff Richard, 80 years old now. It's not bad, is it, eh? 80! Right, come on then. You got your bingo tickets ready, gang? Yes? You got your bingo tickets ready? Of course you have. Today we're playing Saturday the 17th of October 2020. We only play for a full house. You need to mark off all the numbers on your bingo ticket. As soon as you've done that, as soon as I've seen someone has won, I will stop the game and then it's up to you to claim within 1 minute and 30 seconds. If we go over that time, for whatever reason at all, the message doesn't get to me on time, remember the messages take longer to get to me than to what you see them on your screen, just because of the way the whole thing works, okay? If your time runs out and we've gone over to the next number, for whatever reason at all, you've missed it. All right? Ready? Of course you are. Let's bring up the exciting bingo board. There it is. Buh, buh, buh. Here we go. Eyes down, boys and girls. Here comes your first number today. All on its own, number 2. One little duck, number 2. Good morning, Denise. Please quack for me, my darling. Thank you. Denise is head of ducks and quacks. I'm going to elevate your position today, Denise. You are now head of ducks and quacks. Ducks and quacks. 6 and 3, 63. 7 and 8, 78. 3-0, blind 30. 2 and 7, 27. All on its own, number 4. All on its own, number 9. 3 and 1, 31. 5 and 9, the Brighton line. Woo, woo! What? Where we go now? Just a moment. My mouse is stuck now. 1 moment, please. We are trying to connect you. Please hold the line. There we are. I can see now. That's better. 6 and 9, 69. 1 and 7, 17. 1 and 5, 15. 8 and 9, 89. 4 and 3, 43. 2 and 9, 29. 7-0, blind 70. All the sixes, clickety-click, 66. 5 and 4, 54. 8 and 4, 84. 4 and 2, 42. All on its own, number 5. All the fours, 44. 4 and 7, 47. Unlucky for some, 1 and 3, 13. 8 and 1, 81. All on its own, number 3. 7 and 6, 76. Trombones, da-da-da-da. 76. 6 and 1, 61. 5 and 8, 58. 6 and 5, 65. All on its own, number 1. 7 and 1, 71. 6-0, blind 60. 1 and 4, 14. 5 and 6, 56. 2 and 4, 24. 8 and 3, 83. 8 and 7, 87. 7 and 4, 74. 1 and 8, 18. 3 and 5, 35. 1 and 9, 19. And a 19. And a 19. 2 untalented Gemma Collins is 88. All the 3s, 33. 5 and 7, 57. 4 and 9, 49. 8 and 5, 85. 5 and 1, 51. Boris's Den, number 10. All on its own, number 7. 4-0, blind 40. 3 and 4, 34. 4 and 8, 48. 8 and 6, 86. 2 and 3, 23. 5-0, blind 50. 2 little ducks is 22. Quack, quack. Denise Andrews, head of Ducks and Quacks on this channel. 6 and 7, 67. 3 and 9, 39. 2 and 6, 26. 2-0, blind 20. 3 and 8, 38. 6 and 4, 64. 8-0, blind 80. 7 and 2, 72. 3 and 7, 37. 4 and 1, 41. All the 7s, 77. 7 and 3, 73. All on its own, little number 6, 1 click. 7 and 5, 75. 6 and 2, 62. 6 and 8, 68. All the 5s, 55. All the 1s, legs 11. Eight and 2, 82. And 3 and 2, 32. We have a winner on 32, boys and girls. Let's bring up the countdown clock. 1 minute and 30 seconds to claim your prize. I don't know if it's going to rain today or not. Is it going to rain or not? I must go over the forest today. I haven't been over there. I walked into town yesterday. I think a forest walk today is required. Yes. There we go. Bingo from Lincolnshire. Thank you. Denise has got the bingo. Yeah, baby, Denise, baby. Head of Ducks and Quacks on this channel has won the bingo today. Here comes her winning numbers. 3, 17, 19, 23, 27, last number 32, 35, 40, 47, 55, 60, 64, 75, 84 and 87. From the delightful Denise. Thank you, Denise. I'm so happy for you. I'm feeling particularly happy now, Denise. Particularly happy. Let's give you a ticket. Let's give you a second. See, today you can have 2 tickets, Denise. 811, Denise. 811, my love. 811, write it down. All right. Did I see someone's bed has collapsed? Who's this? Christopher Davis. Lovely Saturday for me. Woke up and my bed collapsed. Have you got a cheap bed there, dear? Honestly. Got to spend money on a bed. My sister's just bought a new mattress. Yeah, her and us, they got it in the sale. So they're very pleased for that. They're getting that this week, a new mattress. She's busy at the moment. They're decorating. Sorry, would you say decorate? They're doing the bathroom, like everything, tiles, everything. That's not decorating. That's refurbishing. I think refurbishing is the way to go, my darlings. I think you'd like to see a refurbished host sitting here in the mornings, wouldn't you, really? Be honest. Do I need to be refurbished? In what way do you think I should be refurbished? Oh, dear. Thank you very much. We had a few tips in this morning, so thank you very much. It's very kind of you. Thank you for your tips this morning. Thank you for all your likes this morning, okay? As I say, might be back tonight with a chat box show, which could be any time if it happens between sort of 8 p.m. and 11 p.m. I quite like the idea of doing a really late night one at some point. The trouble is I get tired. I'm not used to staying up late anymore. No, I used to be up until 6 in the morning. Seriously. Either DJing or coming back from somewhere. Now, 12 o'clock, 12:30, and I'm like, oh, God, you know. I would like to do a late night one at some point, though. Anyway, have a nice day. May see you back here tonight. If not, perhaps tomorrow night at 8 o'clock for the bingo. Or our next chat show, just like this one, will be on Monday morning at 8:45. Have a nice day. Thanks for watching and listening. Bye-bye.